Half it again, and hello, it's Fo, and welcome back to Ted Minka's Collection Adventure! We're going to pick up where we left off from last time. We're going to nip over to the eco neighborhood to do some dumpster diving. Doesn't matter how rich and famous he gets, he'll always want to come back to get some free stuff out of the dumpster. It's in his nature. He's a freegan after all. So yeah, we're trying to get some fabrication recipes and some awesome stuff out of the dumpster. Our hygiene's going way down, so we're going to drink one of these little shots that's going to sort out our hygiene need. The Celebu Serum. I managed to say that correctly, wow. Celebu Serum, yeah, difficult. Yeah, so we got that drunk and then sorted out our hygiene need. That allows us to keep going with the dumpster diving. When your hygiene need bottoms out, you just can't dumpster dive anymore, it won't let you. Got a new quirk, fan mail. So we get normal fan mail, it's just sort of nice letters and things. We get the Celebu Serums, and now this new quirk fan mail, we basically get spoiled food in the mail. Like, their intentions are good, like let's send him a cake because we love him so much. But by the time it gets to you, it's like the pink sauce, not in great condition. We can magically freshen up food, so it's not entirely a waste. Now I've got another quirk. Always wanting to be on his phone. I've got a leaky sink. We're suffering a little bit of adversity, but we're going to power through it, we'll be fine. Still making masterpieces. Still trying to find space for them. Millie's trying to repair this climbing wall, bless her. But it seems to be beyond repair, sort of damaged by the rain. Did want to try and sort of extend the roof out a little bit. Sort of pull the eaves out. See if we can create a space at the front or the back. Move everything around and get away the door. Maybe fit things in. We'd like it to fit flat against the wall. Yeah, we can pop out a few columns. Make it look as though they're holding up the roof as it's extending out. And then we can pull our windows out a little bit so it doesn't look too wacky. Yeah, hopefully this will give us enough space. We can pop our DJ booth in the front. Then we can have our rock climbing wall at the back. And hopefully, like we intended with the trellis, just going to keep them dry. Stop them getting damaged by the elements. Yeah, we can pull the window out, basically as far as we're pulling out the roof at the front. Should be plenty of room to walk around it. We're not going to get stuck. Move our suit of armours. Get them either side of the door. They're guarding the entranceway. Looks pretty good. Got our little cardboard dance floor out next to the DJ booth, so we can have a little boogie. Can't really pull out the windows as far at the back because you've got the plants almost immediately at the back door. That's fine. Back's got a cool sort of Darth Vader's helmet look now. Fits in with the foreshadowing maybe for the Batu pack. We'll have to go and do that at some point. That and the jungle adventure, I think that's quite low down on the priorities. Try and get the more normal stuff done first. I think we want all our skills up as high as we can get them before we go jungle adventuring anyway. So I think your skill level does play a part when you're trying to go through the jungle and collect all the treasures. Yeah, we've got things moved around. We're extending the height of our walls so we can fit more things in. That's going to allow us to get more space so we can get some shelves downstairs above all our crazy equipment. I'm trying to rearrange this a little bit. Yeah, we really need to make more walls upstairs. Separate our big open space into more sort of faux rooms. As long as we just miss out the door part, won't count it as a room. It's the same way as we created the sort of bedroom space for Ted. I'll do the same thing on the other side. We need to tidy up the outside first to create space, because we'll invariably need to get some of the inside furniture popped outside while we rearrange things. So we're going to get the research and debate computer, one of our skill items that we're getting as a reward for last episode. We've got 3 things we need to get. So we're going to get the research and debate computer so we can get that skill on the go. We're going to get a better camera. We can up our photography game. And I also want to get the insect farm. We need that for our aspiration. I think it can give us beneficial stuff. Biofuel and insect food that we're never going to eat. Yeah, it'll help us finish off an aspiration. We'll try out our new camera. Be better than the old one. Or better than try to use our phone. Give us more options of taking bigger pictures. Better zoom levels. And switch the orientation and everything. Get a snap, like a before picture, before we do a big rearrangement. Yeah, we're struggling to find space for paintings, especially the bigger ones. It's alright when we're selecting, you know, go and make a painting and choosing, you know, make a little painting. But when they go and do it autonomously, they tend to choose the bigger ones. So we're getting some levels in our research and debate, in our photography. Trying to get our new skill items used. So we're not just getting them and then leaving them by the wayside. I want to do some rearrangement, move things further back. Let everything sort of spread out in the garden. Try and condense it a little bit. As I say, free up some space. We can take things from inside outside temporarily for the grand rearrangement. And get some more walls popped up. Maybe create Millie our own space, our own room, opposite Ted's room. And we can maybe get the kitchen items into the middle. Separate that sort of space out. Yeah, we're struggling. It's good that we're painting so many awesome paintings. So many fabulous masterpieces. But we've still got a bunch of prints to get, and they're probably going to be big. The ones that we've got so far tend to be quite large. So if it follows the same pattern, sure, the microscope prints and the prints that we get from the backyard observatory, probably going to be just as big. So we definitely need the space. Being asked to record another video. Sure thing. We'll get that recorded and uploaded. Keep our fame level up. And we're not always doing things that are gaining us fame, so it does decay. But we want to keep up our status. Make sure we're still getting all this Celebu serums and things delivered to our mailbox. Yeah, once you get the benefits, you know, you don't want to lose it. Could do without the paparazzi and without the people's overreaction, sort of fainting when they see you. That's maybe a bit much. Yeah, there are benefits. We've been invited for a duel over in the Magic Realm, which we won. We'll go and purchase some magical items before coming back and dueling people for artifacts. I'm trying to fill up this, we've still got loads of spaces in the magical artifact collection. Glad that you can't actually get them all. You can only get a certain amount. You can't get all the variants. I think you can sort of get the collection amount. And then the extra ones on top to fill out all your grade squares. I think you have to go and get them in the build buy mode. But we'll see. Still a ways off yet. So we've headed over at the flea market. We're gonna purchase an item. Gonna get some illumination as usual. The person with their table selling their wares is selling the snow globes. So we'll just get them all. We'll try and get a discount first. We'll haggle for a bit of money off. And then we'll just buy the lot. And then that should finish off the collection, hopefully. Unless there's a super rare one that she's not selling. Yeah, how many of them can there be? I'm sure that's them all. If not, we should have some ones already. There we go. Collection complete. Yeah, we're happy to make a donation. Overjoyed at finally finishing the snow globes collection. Yeah, posters are next. Got to trade the poster. See if we can get closer to finishing that off. After a little beach combing, head back home. Got to work on some more writing. Try and get this aspiration done. Can write a sequel to our first ever book, Pat the Honey Badger. Can call it Pat the Honey Badger 2. Deadly Cuddles. This summer, you thought you were safe, but now you realize you're not. Pat the Honey Badger 2. Deadly Cuddles. Yeah. Brilliant children's book, just what they need. So I'm going to rearrange garden items again. Try and create a bit more space at the front here, where we've got our DJ booth set up. And our cardboard dance floor. It's a bit sort of cluttered around our fabulous sculpture. I'm going to copy this table we've got over here so we can get all our crystals lined up. on the border. That'll give us more room inside. I think there is a specific thing, a display unit for crystals. So we could get that at some point, and then use the sort of tables for something else, to display something else. Might get some away out the way for the meantime. And it is a finished collection, so it's fine to clone the tables to display them. So we're going to try and get as much stuff from the household inventory popped out, now that we've created a good bit of space out in the garden. And we'll get it all magically repaired. All the stuff that's gone a bit wrong. And we can license our songs. Morgan's looking old. Shame, all the sages are getting old. Don't know what's going to happen. Presume much like Santa that they'll be replaced with other sages. Tends to be like a role that people play, rather than the same person. I suppose that makes sense. You wouldn't want Santa to die of old age and then he's gone from the game. No more Winterfest, you know, like, yeah, that would be pretty depressing. So it makes sense. After you've built up relationships with them and then all of a sudden you go one day and they're replaced with new people, you're like, oh hey, what happened? You gotta start all over again. I was quite disillusioned first time Santa became a different person. So we're on it. We're gonna get our walls done. Gonna create like a mirror image. Keep everything sort of symmetrical as possible. And by having walls come across, we can create some sort of separation. And Millie can have her own room. Still got an extra single bed and everything in the household inventory, so we can use that. She can have her own sort of space to recharge in. Can put one of the easels through there as well for her. Yeah, we'll focus on rearranging what we've got first before we set up a room for her. We needed to have created the space outside so we can get some of the stuff out. So we can rearrange. Because we have sort of boxed ourselves in with all the stuff that we've got in the house now. And all the paintings crammed in every corner. And the wall shelves and stuff. So yeah, if we can create more walls, more space for wall shelves, it'll be less encroaching. I'm going to change it to a single door from the double door, so we've got space to put a bulky item in this corner. Get our lights moved so they make more sense. Yeah, it'll be good to separate the areas out. A more defined sort of living room. Maybe put the bar in the living room as well. That cool sort of lounge area for a bachelor pad. And if we have just a single door at the back, that creates more room at the back as well. Can we finally get that big karaoke machine out? So yeah, even though we're sectioning things up, we're actually creating more room because we're creating more space that we can use up that's currently being taken up by posters and shelves and things. We can get more of the taller furniture tucked away. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, that's enough for one episode. We'll come back next time and pick up where we left off from and create Millie her extra room. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.